am laughing so hard I'm crying. Did you know that they're glitter bombing ICE agents now? They're literally glitter bombing them.
Glitter on, peeps. I will harass whoever I know as an ICE agent because y'all can suck a bat.
Two women here smiling in their mugshots, but facing felony charges after police say that they threw glitter.
Glitter, the universal symbol of celebration, craft night, and apparently now felony charges. From activists tossing sparkles at cops, to politicians getting the full kindergarten arts and craft treatment, to regular people just finding out. And now the glitter train has officially derailed right onto ICE agents who are just trying to do their jobs. Because nothing says peaceful protest quite like a surprise sparkle attack on federal officers. And as it turns out, when you do that to a federal officer, you don't get a trophy, you get a felony. According to Breitbart News, Star Wars star Mark Hamill tells leftists to glitter bomb law enforcement officers. Well, looks like his journey towards the dark side has been completed. This is UK opposition leader Keir Starmer getting glitter bombed.
We demand a people's house! We demand a people's house!
Let's find it out.
It's being reported that people are calling in fake tips to ICE and luring them into alleyways where they ambush them with glitter bombs. With the idea being when the ICE agents take off their uniform, they're still going to have that glitter on them and it's going to make it easier to identify people. And while I think it's actually a pretty brilliant plan, I have to ask, then what? Liberals are saying just stay peaceful and identify as many cops as you can. Okay, then what? We can post their identities online so that everyone could see the bigots that they are. Okay, they already make that clear. So what now? These people are bigots in their personal lives. They don't give a f***. And a list of names is useless unless you plan to do something with it.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Okay. You?
Absolutely.
I just saw that ICE in LA just got the green light to, starting tomorrow, start pulling people off of public transport, like buses and stuff. They aren't slowing down, they're ramping up. And Trump has made it very clear that LA is just going to be a blueprint for the rest of the country. He has made that crystal clear. Now we the people, we have the fire, but we don't have the unity. We all have plans, but we're not on the same page. Obviously, red and blue MAGA aren't going to help us. They've made it clear that they're loyal to the empire. But for the rest of us, we need to get on the same page. I've said this a few times before, but it bears repeating. Every single day that we do not get together and get on the same page, every single day that we do not fight back, every single day that we are complacent to the empire, is a day that the empire abducts, occasionally, and deports innocent people, including children. So it's about time we unite, get on the same page, and start fighting back. And before any red or blue MAGA get in my comments, I don't give a f***. There's a reason I refer to y'all as loyalists. Because just like the royalists during the American Revolution, y'all simp for tyranny. Doesn't matter if it's red or blue. Fascism is still fascism. Just something to think about. And as always, we're not free until we're all free. That includes the people on Turtle Island.
Yeah, don't forget about the people in Alligator Alcatraz.
My daughters and me recently went to a rodeo, and my daughters asked for glitter in their hair, and this is the glitter I used. It's very, very fine. It has a really good mister, like it sprays really far. And if you stick a needle down here in the backside, it just continuously sprays. So you could just kind of, you know? Also, the glitter is so fine, and it literally will take forever to get off because I've washed my kids' hair 3 times and it's still not out. So, just on a side note, I'm not suggesting anything.
Sheer hubris.
Two women here smiling in their mugshots, but facing felony charges after police say that they threw glitter at a man during an argument in Pinellas County, Florida. And no, glitter isn't some slang for something you've never heard of. We're talking about the shiny stuff, glitter, here in this story. This is 27-year-old Caitlin O'Donovan and 29-year-old Sarah Franks, both women, according to Clearwater Police, throwing a container of glitter at the victim during an argument. The arrest affidavit stating that the man was hit in the head and in the torso. Now, officers say that Franks then climbed over a balcony fence, went into the man's apartment, and threw more containers of glitter at him. Franks and O'Donovan are both arrested and charged with felony burglary with assault or battery. Certainly a bizarre story here out of Pinellas County, Florida.
They'll make great ex-wives someday. Apparently, glitter bombing officers is nothing new. Here's an older story about two protesters in Portland who attacked police officers with glitter and immediately regretted it. Two protesters who splattered two police officers with buckets full of lubricant and glitter during a Patriot Prayer rally in downtown Portland last summer were sentenced Friday to 5 days in jail. John Jonah Major, 28, and Tristan Romaine Mann, 29, had attended the rally to demonstrate against what they believe are the right-wing group's chauvinistic views. They showed up with 4 or 5 gallon buckets of lubricant used for horses, gold glitter mixed in super soaker type water guns, and a plan to spray Patriot Prayer members. Major and Romaine Mann said they hadn't decided whether they'd really go through with it when the police walked up to them and told them to dump the buckets. Police testified that the men purposely threw the slime on them, then tried to fist bump each other in celebration after they were handcuffed and taken into custody. Yes, they really were that stupid. After a 3-day trial, a 6-person jury on Wednesday found both men guilty of misdemeanor harassment for offending and annoying the officers with a slippery goo. Circuit Judge Kenneth Walker, who sentenced them to jail time plus 32 hours of community service and 1 year of probation, said that he understands the men's anger at centuries of racism and bigotry in this country and the groups that still associate with it. I detest their message as well, as an African-American man, Walker said, but he said that he knows that younger men can make foolish and stupid decisions, and he's never seen anything quite like what Major and Romaine Mann did during that August 4th rally. The judge added, I don't think you have any out-and-out animosity for the police, but you don't have the appropriate amount of respect either. Really? That's not animosity, throwing nasty, disgusting concoctions of who even knows what's in it? Oh my goodness, these people are just too much for me. Major and Romaine Mann asked why police instead would use their authority to arrest them for what the two men characterized as a silly and disarming response to Patriot Prayer. So they are seriously asking the police why they are getting arrested for assaulting people after they assault people. You can't make this stuff up. During the trial, Romaine Mann acknowledged that he brought the mixture to the rally to taunt Patriot Prayer backers. It was like mocking them, mocking the machismo, he said. It has a consistency that's very slimy and humiliating to get all over you. As for the glitter, Romaine Mann said he and Major stirred it in as some sort of glitter bomb for people who take themselves too seriously. Romaine Mann said that the police exaggerated the trajectory of the bucket slime. When asked if he intended to throw the mixture at the officers, he responded that he was just following the orders to empty the bucket. Major said he didn't toss the slime at the officers. Rather, he said it went everywhere. Detective Todd Christensen testified that after arresting the two men, 4 officers had to leave the rally and clean up because they were hit with the slime and glitter. Christensen, who got the worst of it, said he had to throw away his uniform and a vest because the glitter was impossible to remove. Reminders of that day remain in his service weapon, he said. I still have glitter in the side of my handgun that I can't get out, Christensen said. At the sentencing hearing, Christensen said he's gotten used to being insulted and mistreated by members of the public over his 2 decades-long career, and that he doesn't let it bother him, but he said he was deeply offended by what Major and Romaine Mann did. In the ultimate act of disrespect that I have ever been a part of, surrounded by hundreds of people, they decided to throw that then unknown liquid all over me and my coworkers, Christensen said. That moment of sheer terror, not knowing what kind of chemical substance it could have been, if it was harmless or harmful, that didn't matter to them, he said. They reveled in the glee of what they had just done in trying to humiliate us. This is something that should go without saying, that you can't go around throwing unknown substances on people. even if you thought it was just only glitter, the person who is getting hit with whatever you're throwing, they have no idea what is in that. And people throw all kinds of horrible substances on people. There have been issues with people using acid on other people, people mixing in substances that will make you forget everything that is going on. There's just so many different things that could be in a mixture. And I see people advocating for mixing in cayenne pepper and itching powder, mixing that in with the glitter, just all kinds of really horrible things. And no, I mean, that person could have thought it had been bleach. Like, you have no idea what is in that mixture. That would freak out anybody. I'm upset that these guys didn't get more time, but I'm going to have to blame the judge on that, so we let them off easy. And use my Buy Me a Coffee link to buy Leroy a dog treat. Leroy, stop that. You're so cute. Oh, I love you. I love you. You guys steal the show. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Red Dawn Daily with your host, me, Dawn Marie, and sometimes Leroy. Leroy, you're not bored, are you? Leroy, did you know that 9 out of 10 people only watch to see you? Yeah. I'm just kind of here holding space for you. It's true. It's true. Leroy, you're so much fun. You're way more fun than any puppet. Right, Leroy?